Today we're at the randomly picked place in the 17th Walking Highlights draw. We're at East Devon and we're along the coast. Today I'm in Budleigh Salterton in Devon. I'll be starting in the town around here in Limekiln car park, and then we'll be walking up the beach and then turning round and going along the beach and going alongside the town, going along here and then onto the coastal path up the hill, going along here, and as we go along here we will see some wonderful views over the sea and Budleigh Salterton. We'll go all the way down here, and at this point I'll be deciding if I'm going to carry on or not. If I do, I'll be carrying on all the way down here, all the way down to Exmouth. So, join me on my walk to see how I get on. Right, here we go. We're in Budleigh Salterton and I've started in Limekiln car park, and it's long stay, and I thought from the last time I had to walk 10 to 15 minutes down to the coast at Orcombe, I thought, well, let's just park right next to the seafront. Be a bit easier today. So we're overlooking the River Otter, and that goes into the sea, of course. And back in August 2021, where all those trees are over there, I walked from Otterton all the way along the coastal path and to Ladram Bay and back to Otterton. But yeah, if you want to check that video out, it is on my channel. Right, so we're going to go down here, do a little loop round here, and then we'll go along the sea and then past the town and then onto the coastal path. Well, it's really great to be by the sea again, and I know that a lot of you that are watching appreciate these types of videos, and I thought, well, it's best to try and do these during the summer, get the best out of the area then, can't you? Dogs enjoying themselves, but there you can see, it's great to see this perspective of the River Otter. Yeah, it's good. Very busy today, as you can see. And then we're going to just turn round up here on this path going back. But yeah, if you want to, you can come here, and there's a handy bench there, and you can walk down to the sea here. Yeah. So it's a pebbly beach, as you can see. It's not a sandy beach, but yeah, we'll go up here and looking at the sea from this path. And I do really like this perspective of this, the view from there. The sign here, Coast Path, Ladram Bay, 3.5 miles, and Coast Path, Budleigh Salterton, 1/3 of a mile. And then we go past the beach huts here. I was speaking to someone earlier at the car park and I was telling him about my channel, but yeah, he said that this is a good place to get a coffee. Smile, we sell great coffee. Love it. And the place is to sit along here, which is good. And I've just spotted ice cream. Well, it's a bit early for me to get an ice cream if I do. But yeah, I just love all of these colours of these different beach huts. So yeah, you can walk on this flat path, which is suitable for everyone. And then you get glimpses of the sea every so often through the beach huts. Interesting how the seawater, it's sort of dark brown and then dark blue. So it's like strips of different colours. So you've got the cliffs there, little taster for you. We'll see plenty of that coming up soon. And again, more beach huts. More pastel colours, aren't they? And there you go, some information about red rock roots. So all towns and villages have their roots in the past. Budleigh Salterton has roots from the past. In the layers of sandstone in front of you, there are vertical tube-like structures that are whiter in colour than the surrounding red rock. They are the remains of fossilised roots. About 235 million years ago, during the Jurassic period, ancient plants grew here amongst the shifting streams of Desert River. The roots of these thirsty plants burrowed down into the soft red sand of the desert, drawing up any water they could find. Minerals that were dissolved in the water grew in crystals around the roots, encasing them. As time passed, the streams moved and the plants died, but the nodules that encased their roots remained. Fossil roots like these, or I don't know if I'm pronouncing this properly, so I do apologise, rhizocretions, can be seen on other parts of the Jurassic coast, but they are very difficult to get to. This is the only place where they can be seen safely and easily. What an unusual effect. You might not pick it up, but you might. But I noticed that the sea sound, the waves, the sound bounces off the red cliffs, and you're like thinking, hang on a minute, the sea's there, it's not over there, is it? It's a very interesting kind of experience. Maybe worth just listening out for it as you walk along here. Just passing the Longboat Cafe. Please give your support if you're coming down here. All these places need people to come along and have a coffee and a cake or whatever. I remember getting a picture of this telephone box with the view of the cliffs, and it just seemed like a really good picture. Well, we won't be on the flat for much longer. We will be going up. We can have seafood there if you want to. Now we're going to go off to the left here, go down here. There you go, the coast path. Exmouth 4 miles. I won't be going all that way, but we're going to have a good taster of what it is like on this part of the coastal path today. And there you go again. As you walk along here, you've got that right next to you all the time. You can see all this red rock, the way it sort of goes all the way down there. Everyone's got their boats here, look. And you can hear in the background the crashing waves. It looks like there you can see a boat out there. A few dotted around, sailing boats. What a lovely day it's turned out to be today. So I think this is a good area to talk about Budleigh Salterton with the view of the beach here. So here's some information for you. So Budleigh Salterton is set in a cosy warm town at the start of the World Heritage Jurassic Coast. It remains to this day as one of Devon's unspoilt and charming towns for those who wish to enjoy a day in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere while taking in the historic heritage. Budleigh Salterton has been described as a picturesque town with a 2-mile pebble beach for the hardy swimmers braving the seas for a dip in the beautiful clear water. The streets are packed with a variety of independent shops selling unique and inspiring wares. Here you can also have sumptuous luxury ice creams, quality restaurants, cosy pubs and a nationality renowned fish and chips, which helps make it the perfect place for a beautiful seaside holiday. If you're more interested in the natural beauty and delight of the area, they have many long nature walks which are highly recommended by the locals as well as the many regular tourists. The most popular walks being along the River Otter towards Otterton, the cliff path towards Sandy Bay, as well as the walk along our wonderful beach itself. The town also hosts many events which include the Gala Week at the end of May, which is hosted by Budleigh Salterton Lions Club, the annual carnival in September, as well as adding the festival spirit thanks to the music and literary festivals which all hold many events in the town throughout the year. Budleigh Salterton's Fairy Lynch Museum is one of the few thatch museums in the country, which in 2018 hosted the Boyhood of Raleigh painting. There are many historic displays and antique costumes to browse upon if you are interested in the heritage and how the eras have changed, as well as a smuggler's cellar to explore. If you want to explore the quaint and peaceful villages around here, you could take a short drive, bus ride or cycle ride to East Budleigh or Otterton. Now, East Budleigh is famously known for being the birthplace of Sir Walter Raleigh at Hayes Barton. There is also a lovely welcoming pub named after Sir Walter Raleigh, which serves great real ales and home-cooked meals to suit everyone's taste buds. The church in the village is known as All Saints Church, which dates to the Saxon times and is also full of history. And as you climb up here, you can see, can't you? The town gets further and further away, but it's just great to look back at as you're going up here. An opportunity just to marvel at the sea there. There's a sign here, so you've got the options if you want to explore other footpaths. But yeah, we'll, there you go, Budleigh Salterton Jubilee Field. So yeah, we'll be going this way. Oh, flat ground, so get the breath back a bit. Well, it's not just me that's finding it hard going getting up that hill. Definitely a workout, isn't it? And all of a sudden we're in a very narrow path, but at the same time exciting. Yeah, I have no idea what to expect. Well, I'm sure we'll see the sea again soon. You can see a little bit of it over there, but you can't hear much of it at the moment. It's rather busy today, so you have to find places to pull in a bit at the moment. Just went past a bench in like an alcove. That's
That's a nice shot, isn't it? Folks, this is how close we are now, look. Very close. And you can really see for miles there, can't you? You really can. And there's a boat just over there. Well, I wasn't expecting it to be woody like this, because of my last experience up at Otterton. It was a lot of field walking close to the cliffs. But it is good to have these different terrains along the coastal path, you know. It keeps it interesting, doesn't it? Well, there's the map of where we are at the moment. We're going up a little bit again now. Just take extra care around here. Sorry about the panting. Oh, we're coming into the open here. And there's the sea once again. Oh, it's a like little private little area, isn't it? I'll be having my lunch soon, I think, because it's 1:30. Okay. And as you walk up here, just there you can see Budleigh Beach through the hedges and trees. Just sounded like someone was hitting a golf ball, and then I looked over here and there is East Devon Golf Club. Can't really see a lot from here, but yeah, it's here. This bit here is a bit more narrower than there, so yeah, still fine, you know, still maintained well, but yeah, just a bit more closed in. God, there really is a lot of butterflies. I think they're the tortoiseshell ones, but then they're sort of like quite light brown in colour when they flash in front of your vision every now and then. I'm thinking of finding a bench now to have my lunch. Oh, this looks good. Look at this. Look at that view there. Wow. And I think that's Sandy Bay there. Pretty sure it is. And you've got two boats there. But yeah, what a shot. Loads of flies up here, just blowing them away. But yeah, you can really see for miles here, can't you, folks? I suppose the coastal path will just follow around here and then round there, won't it? Great. And what's good is just over there is a bench, so I'm going to have my lunch here, I think. Good place to stop. And you've got the golf course still going along here at the moment, and they're enjoying their day from the look of it. After an executive decision, I decided not to have my lunch there after all, because there are just so many flies, little ones, loads of them. They're just going to go all over the food, so we'll hang fire on this for now. And oh, someone's just taken a shot on the golf course quite close by. Yeah, we'll find a better place. Sometimes places are good for views rather than also eating your food, so look at that. But yeah, well, maybe if we go down a bit, there might be less of these little pesky flies. Right, okay, so there's another bench there, but yeah, we'll leave it for the minute. This is going to be similar. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. We're going down. And I think this might be the area where people have been telling me that it's really beautiful. Must be. God. This might be a bit of a challenge to walk up again later on. Got to put the brakes on the legs here because they're going faster than I want them to go. But this really is superb, isn't it? Oh, we're going into a field here. And over there is sort of like Exmouth region, isn't it? So I think over there is more Littleham before Exmouth, and then it's Exmouth. We've got some steps here. There's two paths to choose from here. I'll try this one. Actually, no, I think I'm preferring this one, to be fair. So I'll go down here. I think this is probably the personal, preferred choice. And we've just seen a magpie, so got to salute them, obviously. Got to do that. Wouldn't have thought they would have liked it up here. Now this is a great view, isn't it? Look at that. So all the red rock, and you can see all the way to where we basically walked along the pebble beach and then back round, and you've got that cliff at the end there. And I just like the fact that, you know, you've got this this brown sort of seawater coming from the red rock that's obviously mixed in with it. An interesting pattern that's made there, isn't it? And the boats, of course. A lot of them just stationary, probably just chilling out for a bit and putting their feet up or whatever. Now we've got to go into the woods here. Quite a few steps as well. That's good to see, because some parts just do need the steps, don't they? So I'm going to be, stopping for lunch, and then soon I'm going to turn round, because then we're sort of halfway along here to like Exmouth. So what I was thinking is maybe one day in the future, maybe come back and do the other way to where I turn round. Right, let's get through this field, into this field, sorry. We're lacking in benches at the moment. Looks like this has all been cut for straw. Seeing quite a lot of this in the fields we've been through. Another view, but again, be very careful. There's no fencing again. God, the sea is so light brown, like a tan colour, isn't it? And if you look down here, you can see how high up we are. Might not be able to completely tell from the video, but yeah, it is rather high up. We're here at the Devon Cliffs at Sandy Bay, and look, you can see these mobile homes right on the coast here. The views you're going to get when you're on holiday, if you're here for like a week, or you know, or for 4 days or whatever. And yeah, Haven Banks. And now we've got a nice lawned area here. This is a great place to come on holiday, isn't it? I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to stop here whilst I've got this view of the sea and have my lunch, because I am getting pretty hungry now, and it is getting on. And I've got my waterproof jacket. I'm just going to put that down here. It looks clean, so ideal. And I will catch you in a bit. Well, I've made an executive decision once again that I'm going to carry on to Exmouth, because I thought, well, if we go back on ourselves, it's going to be, might be longer than what we've done anyway, and going to Exmouth would be great. And then I'll get the bus back, because people have been saying that. So let's do it. Let's do it. It's a great day. And then it's sort of completed then. And then if you want to see more of the Exmouth area, you can check out the video where I walk along the estuary. So yes, I know it's a sudden change of heart doing it, carrying on from here, but I think, yeah, I'm up for it, and we can get a bus back. It's Sunday hours, but I've had a look at the schedule and it doesn't seem too bad. A good shot here of seeing where you how far you've gone, and again we've been all the way from there all the way down to here. You can see how many holiday homes they got here, haven't they? The mobile homes. Just got to cut through a field here with them, and we're on the right track. So yeah, we got to go. There you go, there's a sign. I'll go down here, and we're going to go down a hill in a moment on some steps. You can tell here by how, yeah, the size of this park is, can't you? It is humongous. Yeah, take note of that. You don't want to go over that fence. Quite surprising, isn't it, that you've got that there and you've got this holiday park right next to it, but yeah, the fence is high. And then we've got another signpost here. Oh right, okay, so you've got Coast Path shortcut, or oh my goodness, 3 miles, Exmouth. Oh sod it, we'll go here, we'll do it. There you go, good view of the sandy beach here, and it's very busy today. Everyone's down on holiday, And yes, we are definitely on the right route. But yeah, just staying here and then going down on that beach. Trying to get my bearings here because I'm going through like a restaurant here on the coastal part, but it is right. Or it's more like a bar, I guess. But yeah, there you go, there's the sign. So yeah, Sandy Bay. So yeah, there you go. So welcome to the oldest part of the Jurassic Coast World Heritage Site, Highland of Orcombe. Stories on stone. Welcome to the Highland of Orcombe, the gateway to Orcombe Point and Exmouth. It is owned and cared for by the National Trust. Walk this remarkable red cliff top to travel back to 250 million years and discover clues to a world even older than the dinosaurs. How about that? And then some information there for you if you want to stop the video and have a read. Nice flat path. Well, that's where we are at the moment. I can smell a bonfire. Weird. You wouldn't expect that, would you? Along here, but I can. Can't see any smoke anywhere. Good position for a bench. Just have a quick look over here. Some flowers here, so yeah, not good to see, but oh, it's to do with a dog, I think. But yeah, look at that. Look at that, folks. Beautiful. It's windy most of the time, as it's expected, isn't it? I love these little openings you get, and then you come out and you see the sea again. You can hear some grasshoppers. Almost feel like they're saying, "Come on, Zach, you can do this. You're not too far from Exmouth." I think the sound of they make is their wings clapping, isn't it? That sort of buzzing sound. You can see my reflection in this, can't you? It's hard not to show myself in this, but you've got the geo needle. So the obelisk at Orcombe Point celebrates the twists and turns of the history of our planet. It is an epic story, and it is written in the rocks. The different rocks exposed in the cliffs between Exmouth in Devon and Studland in Dorset show us how the world changed between 250 and 65 million years ago. Deserts and seas, evolution and extinction were all recorded in layers of sandstone, clay and limestone. Today this is a World Heritage Site and is known as the Jurassic Coast. The geoneedle marks the western end of the Jurassic coast, and its design symbolises how the Earth's history is revealed in the cliffs. It's a statue, folks. I'll show you in person. It's interesting, isn't it? So there you go, you've got it there. There it is. We'll come out here a little bit, you'll see it. But on this side, look at that. And then over here, more wonderful views, and then Exmouth just down there. But I think we have got quite a bit to do, but it's all part of the excitement and adventure, isn't it? Just saw a sign for Rodney Point, so we'll go this way and have a look. I mean, this is still in the right direction, and the time is 3:14 at the moment, so yeah, not too bad. And I think there's a bus around 4ish, so I think, yeah, I'll be fine, you know. I'll be able to find a bus that I can get. Might have to hang around for a bit if I need to, but it doesn't matter. It's not like it's cold or it's getting dark, is it? And it's nice just to hang around somewhere that you spent all your energy to get to. Yeah, you can go down there if you want. It's a public footpath, but we're carrying on up here, which is the coastal path. So yeah, gives you an idea of places that you can stop off if you want to. Not had any more information about Rodney Point. Yeah, I think that beach was Rodney Point. It's got to be, hasn't it? Because we're now back on the main sort of coastal path. But I'm learning as I'm going. Oh yeah, look. Yeah, so it is, that little place, that beach was Rodney Point. It looks lovely. It looks worth checking out at some point, folks, if you're doing this. It's great to be able to discover these places, because then when you've done this, you can be like, oh, I know this little spot. You can tell people about it. You really learn a lot on foot, don't you? You take in so much more than, say, you're driving somewhere. You don't notice anything else really, apart from taking lots of concentration on the road, really. So it's got to go down this path here. And I was speaking to a couple, and they said that they think this goes down to the, oh, Robin, look at that. I think they were saying that it goes down to the beach. And if we went on the other path, which is next to this path, it just literally goes through houses, so it's not as exciting. So we're on the right path for getting the most of this. There's a cafe here. That's nice, isn't it? You've had a long walk and then you see a cafe. It's the best thing to see, I think. And then just down here, and they've done quite a bit to the seafront here. They've redeveloped it. And it says, yeah, welcome to Orcombe Point. So this whole area is Orcombe Point. Wow. What an achievement today then, folks. Really did not think I would be going all the way down to Exmouth. I really didn't think that. And that cafe up there you go, Bumble and Sea. And I can smell that smoky smell. But yeah, I'll show you a glimpse along here of Exmouth Beach. Perfect day to see it. And you get people that just park their camper vans along here. So we can catch a bus at either 4 or 4:30, and the time at the minute is 3:30. So that's ideal, and I think that will give us enough time. It's Savoy Cinema, so in the town. But yeah, we'll walk through here. Hop on that and then get back to Budleigh. And then you can look back and see what you've walked. So again, more of the beach. So many people today, lots of people, and do you blame them? And in that direction across the water is Starcross, and you can check that video out. I go along the side of the estuary and meet quite a few trains. If you've seen it, you know what I mean. But yeah, you can explore all these different areas that I've been to now. Sort of everything's linking up a bit, isn't it? When you think of Exmouth and you come here, you think the beach and you think the sand dunes, and then you wonder where they've gone. It was back in 2004 when the sand dunes were first damaged. Storm force winds in late October severely damaged the town and saw half of the naturally occurring dunes washed away. The dunes were seen as one of the town's best defence against the elements, and then Exmouth Mayor Cliff Trevor Cope said, "The sand and the marram grass is the town's first and best defence, and much of it has gone in the storms. We cannot work out where all the sand has gone, and if we got hit by another storm, the town could be in real trouble." Fears were raised by residents that the dunes may not recover, but both Natural England and East Devon District Council were confident they would. Ray Franklin, the portfolio holder for the environment of East Devon District Council back in 2004, said, "The dunes will recover. It's the way of nature. Sand has been lost, but it's likely the next storm will come from a different direction and bring more sand with it." But a second storm in February 2014 killed off and washed away the remaining dunes. The marram grass did usually hold the dunes together, as its fibrous and matted roots would bind the sand. But the sheer scale and power of the storms that also demolished the Dawlish rail line was simply too much for the dunes, and they were obliterated. Now you can come here to the Exmouth Lifeboat Station and you can speak to volunteers about what they do. They're always happy to talk to you. Bit of an atmosphere today. It's all happening. Oh, someone's got an ice cream. Look. Do I have an ice cream? Yeah, loads going on here. Looks like an independent brewery. Big Bear Burgers. Oh, the aromas you're getting now from all of this going on. It's all happening. It is sad, isn't it, about the sand dunes? I mean, that was a real big thing here. Yeah, when I was in my youth, I remember them very well, and you know, you would see them, and they were quite, yeah, they're fun for the family, aren't they? You know, the kids, they love them. But it hasn't stopped people coming here and enjoying Exmouth. It's still a wonderful place to come to. It's a lovely sandy beach, perfect for families. And it's worth mentioning this place because you can go on these little cruises. So you've got a round robin cruise, So you can explore Exmouth Topsham on the combined boat and train adventure. Sounds cool. Mini coastal cruise, perfect for all ages, the family favourite, worth bearing in mind. And the price is there. Jurassic Coast Cruise. Nice. That would be an interesting one, wouldn't it? Day trip to Torquay and Brixham. So yeah. And then of course the River Ex Cruise, which is the first one over here. So you can really take in the history, beauty and wildlife of the Ex Estuary. So yeah, there's their contact number and their website. And someone doing some live music somewhere over on the right. Got the big wheel here as well. We don't make no party out of love. We like holding hands and pitching love. You've got to have a lot of confidence to do something like that, haven't you? We don't let our hair grow long and shit. But I suppose it comes just with practice, doesn't it? Singing live in front of a lot of people. Are you ready? Well, I'm proud. Oh yeah, they're over there in that purple tent. A place where even swears can have a ball. We still have all glory down at the courthouse. Get some good views from up there, wouldn't you, of Exmouth Beach and the town. Right, I've got 10 minutes to get to this bus. Don't think it's too far away from here. We've just got to get into the town. And when you go around this area, this used to be a road where you could drive right round here, but they've pedestrianised it, which is, I think it's a good thing. Oh, the bus is here, I think. Oh God, am I going to get to it in time? Oh God, I knew it might be a bit late, but is it going to stop for someone else? All right, I think that's the one I want. Right, I got onto the bus, but it weren't that bus that I was running for. It was the next one, the 157. So we're now on the bus. Glad to sit down. My feet are stinging a bit, so I will catch you back in the car to give you my thoughts on today's day. It's been a long one, hasn't it? It really has, but it's been good. There we go, the walk is complete. I did 12.26 kilometres in the end, which means, folks, Bickley Pot 2 drops down and Budleigh goes in its place. But yeah, what a day this was. Beautiful, what great scenery, and just having some more experience of walking along the coastal path. And I'm really glad that I carried on to Exmouth. I think it was the right thing to do. I think I would have probably regretted not doing it in the end and thought, well, you know, I could have just done it. And getting the bus back was perfect, really. The 375. And yeah, I thought I was about to miss the bus, but I hadn't missed the bus. It was obviously the next one. But yeah, lovely place to come. Totally recommend Budleigh Salterton, folks. If you're coming this way, you have to come here. I mean, I did spend £8 on parking at Lime Kiln car park, but I mean, you can spend £7 and you know, you don't get as much hours at all. I mean, this gives me 24 hours, so I can be here as long as I want. I mean, you could park up the road in a residential road, but it makes sense just to have the full experience, park here. And I mean, if you don't want to go up all these hills along the coastal path, it's just nice to come here, enjoy the beach, walk around the town, get fish and chips. Yeah, it's ideal. It really is. And some wonderful views of the sea, and overlooking like Budleigh Salterton. So as you're going along the coastal path, you can see Budleigh and how far you've gone. You know, the cliff right at the other end of Budleigh Salterton. But yeah, it's been a perfect day. Yeah, my feet are stinging a bit, which is fair enough. I thought that might be the case, but it's lovely to come back here and show you, you know, this area, because like I said, I haven't done that coastal path. I've only been around here and gone up the hill, you know, where all those chairs are overlooking Budleigh. But yeah, a really lovely day, and you know, some interesting information about this area as well. The red rock that they've got here, and again, I recommend going to Exmouth as well because of that lovely beach. And as I say, if you want to see more of this sort of area, I go to Exmouth on a previous video and walk along the estuary, so that's close to here. And as I say, there's Otterton, the Otterton circular that I did. If you want to see more of the coastal path in this direction, check out that video that I did. But yeah, no, I'm really glad that we've done this, and thanks so much for joining us. And it was great meeting everyone today, by the way. All of the new subscribers as well on the bus as well, going back. That was a really cool moment. But yeah, anyway, oh yeah, just before I finish, I think the bus ride was pretty quick. I think it was only like 15 minutes. Yeah, I think it was about 15 minutes. And look out for the next Walking Highlights draw, which will be coming soon, to see where we'll be going next. Anyway, thank you for joining us. Take care and join me for another walking journey very soon. And it's bye-bye from me in Budleigh Salterton.